Is it alive? Welcome to Ray Games, and welcome to Round 1, Match 2 of the 30 MLB Team Postseason. We're here. I am Ray Games, and I am joined by my colleague, Sam, aka Spot Games, aka whatever you want to be called by. And as you can tell by the title, as Hello Wild, we are going to be doing the round 1 match 2, which consists of the 29 seed DBacks versus the 27 seed Baltimore Orioles. Both teams sucking. As you can tell, they are tied pretty much for the worst record in all of baseball last season, which is crazy to me. Quick count's obviously off, all these settings. This is how I do it. So here we go. Second round of the matchup. I'm surprised these two teams are here. Diamondbacks and Orioles. There's the lineups. As I saw Bumgarner versus John Means, I think. Am I correctly mistaken? I couldn't tell who it was. But Sam, I want to get your predictions on this matchup. How do you think these two teams are going to fare here in Oriole Park?
I think the Orioles have got it.
I mean, the Orioles seem to have like the better core around them, as I can't tell who's pitching on the mound, as it is Jordan Lyles pitching on the mound. That is an interesting choice for Baltimore here. Got a 10-13 record with a 5.15 ERA and a 1.39 WHIP. As here we go, Dalton Varsho is on the bump first for the Diamondbacks. As here comes the first pitch of round 1, match 2. It's going to be a foul ball. Now, both these teams, like I said, sucked in the 2021 season, actually. Going 52 and 110, respectfully, in their divisions. But it's the battle of the worst, so we could have a potential game here. But what do you think of the first round, though? As Dalton Varsho is going to hit a high fly ball to right field, and the right fielder's going to be there in time for the first out. Let's go and take a look at the starting lineup here for the Diamondbacks. Dalton Varsho, obviously. Then we have Pavin Smith, David Peralta, Christian Walker, Josh Rojas, Ketel Marte, Jordan Lupo, Nick Ahmed, and Alec Thomas. Definitely some interesting choices for the Diamondbacks here. But here comes the first pitch to Pavin Smith, as that's going to be ball one. A freaking batter's call right there. That is crazy. I can't believe that. But anyways, here's the next pitch from Jordan Lyles. That's going to be strike one. Now, Sam, after looking at last game, do you think anybody has a chance in this 30 MLB Team Postseason?
I honestly think that the 30s, whatever the lowest seed going into, or the lowest seed, as in like the highest number, I honestly think that team's gonna win. If like the lowest seed that gets to the finals, I do not think there's gonna be a correct result.
There's many different possibilities, but not the A's and Reds game. I won't spoil that. If you haven't already, you need to go check that out. That was a hell of a game. Anyways, here's
that was beautiful.
I know. As Pavin Smith's going to hit a high fly ball to right, and that's going to be caught by Anthony Santander out in right field for out number 2. So now Jordan Lyles got 2 outs, and David Peralta is coming up to the plate. 259 average, 8 home runs, 63 RBIs on the 2021 season. So here comes the first pitch. It's going to be ball one, a 12 curve right there by Jordan Lyles. I honestly thought John Means would be on the mound, but I guess he's got Tommy John surgery for the real life. So rip to John Means. But here's the 2-0 pitch. Strike one, 2-1 count. And now here comes the 2-1 pitch. Again, strike 2. David Peralta looking at it, 2-2. Now, if you haven't, obviously, me and Sam are both doing this. The 30 MLB Team Postseason as Jordan Lyles strikes out David Peralta swinging. So the Diamondbacks get nothing in the top of the first. Bottom of the first, we go. Orioles might have a chance to take the lead. Let's see in the bottom of the first. As here comes Madison Bumgarner on the mound for the Diamondbacks, a really great legend in the Giants organization for Giants fans like myself. 4.67 ERA with a 1.18 whip. Bumgarner, a really great legend in the Giants, but just has fallen off ever since. And here's Cedric Mullins with a 2.91 average, 30 homers, 59 RBIs, a bright shining light for Baltimore here. As the Orioles aren't doing as bad as they think they are in real life. As that's going to be strike one. Now, like I was saying, me and Sam are both doing our own 30 MLB Team postseason brackets to figure out like how our results pair up. Obviously, our brackets are not the same. Like, our rules aren't really, you know, applied as much. I guess the same way. So, it's kind of difficult. As here's the 0-2, and Mullins gonna foul this one off. But Sam, you want to tell them about your 30 MLB Team postseason bracket?
Sure. So mine is basically the same, the same size. It's still a huge bracket, but the first and second seeds are gonna get a bye, obviously, because 30 teams is not even enough to have a even bracket across, and I'm taking the seeding from last MLB season's result. So the top seed from last season was the San Francisco Giants with 107 wins, and then obviously right behind them at the second seed was the Dodgers, and I think 105 or 106. And then the rest of the seeds below them are seeded, and they will be matched up. So, yeah.
As Madison Bumgarner 0-2 to Austin Hayes. Definitely interesting. And I hope, and Sam definitely will have videos just like this. As Austin Hayes gets caught looking. That's Bumgarner's second strikeout, as he did strike out Mullins while you were describing your postseason there, Sam. And that's definitely interesting going off the real life. You know, and like I said, my bracket is obviously simulated by a MLB The Show 22 franchise mode for one season and see how each team does. So obviously these aren't the real life brackets or real life standings, because if it was, the Giants would automatically be in the championship, while the Dodgers would stay where they are. So you're lucky you do there. And it was the 1-1. It's going to be ball 2, 2-1. Now after this, obviously we're going to do Sam's, and then it's going to kind of go back and forth. As Anthony Santander is going to hit a high fly ball to left or right center field, that will be caught by the center fielder. As after one, still nothing, no hits. So top of the second we go. Diamondbacks up. I see you in the chat. As here comes Christian Walker for the Diamondbacks. 244 average. Jordan Lyles still on the bump. And that's going to be a foul ball. Now, again, like I said, I am not controlling the teams. This is all fully simulated by MLB The Show themselves, by the CPU. So, if you think I'm controlling them, I am not. Because you would see the pitch counters right there. And that's going to be a strikeout. Oh my goodness. Another strikeout for Jordan Lyles right there. That's the second one of the game, which is insane. So Josh Rojas now going to be up for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I almost said the wrong team. As that's going to be strike one. Rojas coming in with a 264 average, 11 homers and 44 RBIs. I almost said 64 RBIs. But no, he didn't get that many RBIs. So now here comes the 0-1. It's going to be ball 1. And the winner of this will go on to face the 28 seed Reds in the first matchup of round 2. So, and there's also something else that I forgot to tell you if you would like to know what that is.
What is that?
I'm glad you asked, Sam. So, the winner of the last matchup of round 2 will actually get a bye to the semifinals. Because we'll technically only have 3 quarterfinal matchups, and then we will have the bye in the last. The team that wins the last matchup of round 2 will get a bye to the semifinals. As Josh Rojas is going to hit a ground ball to right field. That's going to be a single for Mr. Josh Rojas out in right. So the first hit belongs to Josh Rojas of the game. But yeah, like I'm saying, as I look at my bracket here, there's an uneven amount of matchups. So one team's gonna actually get a bye to the semifinals. So we'll have, obviously, at round 1 we'll have 14 matchups. Round 2 will only be 7, and the quarterfinals will feature 3 matchups. And that's basically how the bracket will work, as Ketel Marte is up at the plate for the Diamondbacks, 30-18 average, 14 home runs, and 50 RBIs. As here's the 1-0 by Jordan Lyles. It's going to be ball 2, 2-0. I'm sure your bracket's not like that.
Nope.
Do it.
Just totally different.
I know. And by the way, the Diamondbacks do put in a pitch runner for Mr. Josh Rojas over at first base. I didn't see who it was. I think it was Geraldo Parmo or something like that. I can't remember the name. But anyways, the 2-0 pitch to Marte. It's going to be a foul ball. A 2-1. 2-1 count for Ketel Marte. It's going to be another foul ball. A circle change. 2-2 count for Marte. And trying to pick off the runner at first. Not going to happen, though. Again, the 2-2 pitch by Jordan Lyles. Here it comes. Swing and strike 3 called. Ketel Marte strikes out. Swing it outside. That's 3 strikeouts for Jordan Lyles. And also, there was a little announcement that I would love to share with you guys. I know I'm doing a lot of MLB videos right now. Yes, ever since I've rebranded, it says I've done like the past 4 videos or something like that. I've been doing MLB, I think. I can't remember. But I'll be mixing in some other games in there, just, to spice it up a bit. As that's going to be 1-1 count. And let me know what games you would love to see for this channel, because I'm going to do a bunch of games. Since this is rebranded, it's not Game Awards or A Games now. I'm going to be doing a crap ton of stuff. So now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Sam, you think the Diamondbacks are just looking at pitches, or are they trying to actually do something as a strategy here?
I have no clue, but they are not swinging.
I know, they are not swinging at all. But speaking of swinging, Jordan Luplow swung at that pitch. Jordan Lyles now, here comes the 1-2. What on earth? Okay, they swing at way too many pitches outside the strike zone. What the crap?
I almost said his knee.
I know. But bottom of the second we go. Orioles and Diamondbacks still tied. Can the Orioles get some runs in? Let's find out. Bottom of the second coming up. Diamondbacks bringing in a bullpen arm. That's a smart strategy there. Luis Frias coming into the pitch for the Diamondbacks here in the 3-inning game. A 2.7 ERA for Mr. Luis Frias. Only pitched 3 innings. As Drew Ellis is going to take over at third base for Josh Rojas. Pretty interesting. As now here comes the face of the Orioles, Trey Mancini, batting .255, 21 home runs, 71 RBIs for Mr. Mancini. Definitely has a career in his life, in real life self, but in baseball he's the face of the franchise of the Orioles, for sure. You can't deny that.
Yeah. I mean, before Cedric Mullins' breakout season last year, he's the only guy that actually did something.
I know, but Trey Mancini hits his ball high and deep to left field, and it is caught at the warning track. Warning track power by Trey Mancini. Oh my god, I thought that was gone. What? Oh my gosh. Holy crap, David Peralta with a catch. That is insane. As now here is Ryan Mountcastle now for Orioles. And Mountcastle gonna foul this one off. And just so you know, the next matchup, round 1, match 3 of the 30 MLB Team Postseason is going to feature, just so you know, the 26 seed Nationals versus the 24 seed Pittsburgh Pirates. As the Diamondbacks again getting warmed up at the bullpen, J.B. Weddleton and Noah Ramirez are going to get warmed up. Here's the pitch by Frias. Swing and strike 2. 1-2 count. But now again the 1-2. These teams love swinging at pitches outside the strike zone, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, you can just tell that each team loves swinging at pitches that aren't even close to the strike zone. What the crap? And oh boy,
Who's in the other batter's box?
Adley Rutschman is up at the dish for Baltimore. I've been on the Rutsch train for a while. Holy crap.
It's the man, the myth, the Jim.
I know, Adley Rutschman. Can he get something done? I really hope he can get something done. So far in real life, he's only batting 167. So, hey, you know what? That's fine. That is A-okay. He almost went, but didn't quite go. He's batting 167 in real life. As 3-1. 3-1 count for Adley Rutschman. Luis Frias with a pitch. That's going to walk Adley Rutschman. So now Orioles have a runner at first, the go-ahead run, and now here comes Ramon Urias.
That was close.
I know. Definitely a batter's call, in my opinion, right there. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Now here's the Bird getting the crowd pumped up here at Baltimore at Camden Yards. But the winner of this will get home field advantage in the matchup against Cincinnati. So the Orioles technically could stay at home. They technically can stay at home here, but let's see. As here's the 1-0. Ramon Urias gonna foul that one off. 1-1. So now here comes the 1-1 pitch by Frias. Another foul ball. Ramon Urias batting 279. And again, the 1-2 pitch. Staying alive there. That was interesting. Staying alive in the count. 1-2 again by Frias. And this is going to be a grounder to second. And Adley Rutschman will stay stranding at first. Top of the third we go. Final inning here in the game. Diamondbacks, Ahmed Tomas Varso. Coming up, top of the third we go. Looks like Jordan Lyles is still staying in the game for Baltimore. Do you think this is a bad strategy for Baltimore, leaving in Jordan Lyles? Or do you think this is a good strategy?
Well, with the way the offenses haven't been scoring, it saves the bullpen, but it's only a 3-inning game, so I don't see the point in this.
I know. And all these games are going to be 3 innings, too.
Yep.
As Nick Ahmed is going to hit a high fly ball to the catcher, Adley Rutschman, for the first out. I mean, when you're in a 3-inning game like this, you gotta think to yourself, okay, do I warm up the bullpen in the first inning, or do I wait until the second inning to warm them up and bring in the bullpen arm in the third?
No clue.
And now here comes Alec Thomas now for the Diamondbacks. Here's the pitch by Lyles. As that is going to be strike one. He just looks at it. So now the 0-1 by Jordan Lyles. Ball one. Again, we're in this. We'll go on to face the Cincinnati Reds in the first matchup of round 2. So now here comes the 1-2 pitch by Lyles. Alec Thomas is going to hit a high fly ball to center field to Cedric Mullins, and that will be out number 2. When you think of the Orioles, what are the main players that you think of?
Cedric Mullins, Adley Rutschman, Trey Mancini, Ryan Mountcastle as well, and John Means, but he's
currently, Tommy John. Rip John Means. We wish you a good recovery, John Means.
Yes, indeed.
And that's going to be a foul ball. 0-2 now for Mr. Dalton Barceau. Again, 1-2 count. So now the 1-2 pitch by Jordan Lyles. Ball 2-2 count. As here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and strike 3. Outside the strike zone. Bottom of the third we go. Could we see the same fate as matchup number 1? Odor, Mateo, Mullins coming up for the Baltimore Orioles. Bottom of the third we go. Here comes Rougned Odor for Baltimore. Could we see the same position as last game against the A's and Reds? I'm definitely curious if they'll walk off again. That's going to be strike 1. Do you see the same fate happening as the last game, or do you think a different outcome will appear?
Well, if Baltimore wins, then there's a good chance. If the Diamondbacks win, then no. It all depends who scores first.
I know. Definitely all depends. Here's the 0-2. We're going to foul this one off into foul territory to stay alive with the count. It's now, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1. 1-2 to now the 1-2 from Frias to Odor. Swing and strike 3. This is just a strikeout game right here. We don't see any offense in. We didn't see pretty much any offense in the last game at all either. All we saw was that Kyle Farmer hitting that walk-off shot. For a little spoiler there, if you didn't want to hear that, then mute the video at that moment. As Jorge Mateo's going to button this one. It's going to stay fair, and Mateo's going to get a bunt single.
Wow.
That stayed on the line. So we got Jorge Mateo at first, the speedster.
He's gonna run.
He's got to run at this point to avoid the double play. Mullins struck out in the first inning. Let's see if Mullins can, get Jorge Mateo in. They just need a hit in the gap, and that's it. That's ball 1. The Diamondbacks manager thinking, oh, jeez, he's got to do something. As here comes the 1-1 pitch by Frias. Oh, Mateo! Oh my god!
No way!
They pick off Jorge Mateo from first base.
No way!
Oh,
No way!
oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Well, there's 2 outs right there. And foul ball, 2-2. 2-2 count now for Cedric Mullins. Yes, here's the pitch. Another foul ball. The 2-2 again. Cedric Mullins gonna hit this one. And it's gonna stay in the park for a out number 3. Extra innings we go. Top of the 4th. I knew this would probably happen in this game. Top of the 4th we go.
Bonus baseball. Gotta love it.
Yep, bonus baseball. But we ain't having that dang extra inning runner rule. You gotta earn your runners. So now here's Jordan Lyles, the pitch.
Okay then. What is that supposed to be?
That we ain't starting with the runner at second. That's what it means.
Well, guess what? I am.
So we'll guess.
I don't like it in real life. Like, I hate the rule. I think it's the most
Stupidest
stupid thing ever. But when it comes to 3-inning short games, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, only 3-inning games are pretty cool. So now here's the 2-0 pitch by Lyles.
Like, I wouldn't even like it on double headers.
I know. Like, what the crap? So 2-1 count for Mr. Pavin Smith. And Jordan Lyles staring down Pavin Smith. As now here comes the pitch. Fouling it off, 2-2. Obviously, we get bonus baseball from Baltimore here. That's going to be a foul ball. This isn't even the longest game that happened in the 30 MLB Team Postseason. Here's the 2-2. This is going to be... Oh my gosh, this is going to be a bloop. Oh, it's going to be foul. I thought it was going to be a bloop. Just going to be a bloop single right there. Jeez, little friggin' wheeze.
Hustle left fielder.
Hustle Austin Hayes.
Hustle Hayes.
Yeah. Like, that...
Put your body on the line. This is the 30 MLB Team Postseason, man.
I know. So now the 1-2-2, and this is going to be a high fly ball to center, and Cedric Mullins will get there, hustling out to center for the first out
That's how you do it.
in the top of the 4th. Now, obviously, these aren't 9-inning games, because that would take way too friggin' long. That would probably take an hour.
Yeah, I would not like that. I would
No.
not like that. No, thank you.
Yeah. Now here comes David Peralta now. Still 0 for 1. Diamondbacks looking to get some offense in, as they only have 1 hit by Josh Rojas. As that's going to be strike 2. 0-2 count for David Peralta. Quick 0-2. Here's the pitch. It's going to be ball 1. 1-2. So now 1-2 count by Jordan Lyles. David Peralta going to ground out to second to Rougned Odor, as that is out number 2. And now here, so now the Orioles have 2 outs, just 1 more to get to the bottom of the 4th, and here comes Christian Walker for the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks both teams looking to score a run. Offenses are lacking here, as that is ball, actually no, strike 1. So the 0-1 pitch, Christian Walker fouling it off. 0-2 count for Mr. Christian Walker. Here comes the pitch. I'm ashamed.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I don't even know what to do. Bottom of the 4th we go, I guess. Oh my gosh. I am ashamed of what we have to witness here. in Baltimore. Like, are you insane? You wouldn't
I'm not insane, but I think this game's insane.
I know. So the 0-1. So there's the 0-1 pitch. Austin Hayes 0 for 1 on the day. Luis Frias, here comes the 30th pitch. And Austin Hayes might bloop this. No, but a dive by the first baseman. Commitment in this 30 MLB Team Postseason. So now the 0-2. Austin Hayes got to ground this one to short. Short taking a sweet time, but it's going to be out number 1. That is not good. Out number 1. So let's see. Anthony Santander, can he get some offense in here? So now Anthony Santander, 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball, 0-1 count for Santander, or Santander, however you say his name. So the 0-1. It's going to be ball 1, 1-1 count for Santander. Frias the pitch. Santander, another foul ball. Only 2 hits combined for these teams here. What a terrible offensive game. And another strikeout. Another strikeout. Is this just a strikeout game or a pitcher's duel? What game is it? So now here's Trey Mancini. I don't know what to say about this. As there's the 0-1 pitch. Here comes the next pitch by Frias. Ball 1. So 1-1 count from Luis Frias. Mancini got a ground out to short, and again we headed into more extra innings, more bonus baseball. Top of the 5th.
Jeez. You're gonna have to get some water, eh?
Might as well. As now the Orioles finally bring in some bullpen arms. B.O. Sulcer. Never heard that name before in my life. But, hey, you know what? Ow! That's fine. Here comes Drew Ellis now for the Diamondbacks. Batting 130 in 2021 with only a homer and 5 RBIs. Guessing he was a bench bat. Or just didn't get much playing time in the majors. So now here comes the pitch by B.O. Sulcer. Okay, that was probably a pitcher's call right there. That was nowhere near the strike zone for sure. So the 0-1. Ball 1. 1-1 count now by for Drew Ellis. Here comes the pitch by Sulcer. 1-2.
Got the water.
Yep, I got the water too. And the 1-2. It's going to be a foul ball. So now here's the 1-2 pitch. And again, they get caught. He gets caught looking. Drew Ellis gets caught looking. Again. This is crazy. Wait a second. So now here comes Ketel Marte. That's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count for Ketel Marte as he struck out in the 2nd inning. As now here comes the 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. As that is strike 2. 2-2 count now. Or I think 0-2 as Brian Baker and Felix Bautista. Actually, no, 1-1 count. So now here's the 1-1. So again, ball. So that is 2-1 count for Marte. This is going to be a ground ball to Santander. Actually, no, to the shortstop. I don't know why I said Santander. Santander's out and right. As that is going to be 2 outs. So if the Orioles can get one more out here, then they'll go to the bottom of the 5th, which is insane. So now here comes Jordan Luplow to the dish. Currently is 0 for 1 on the game. As here comes the pitch. Foul ball. This is a long game, especially for 3 innings. So now the 0-1. Again, another batter's call. You've had a lot of strikeouts, pitcher's calls, batter's calls. This is insane. As again, strike 2, 1-2. Don't you think?
Yeah, the umpiring has been weird, and the swings have been weird. Maybe that's why we haven't gotten any runs.
I know. At least with the last game, we had some things that made sense.
Mm-hmm.
So now the 1-2.
And we actually had a run before the 4th inning.
I know. And it was a walk-off, too.
Don't spoil that! No!
I know. That's why I said make sure to mute. I said make sure to mute that part if you don't want to hear spoilers. Or, if you need to, go back to watch the first matchup and come back here. And again, after an 0-2 pitch, after 0-2 count, it's going to be a walk. So now Jordan Luplow's on first. As we have Nick Ahmed coming to the plate. So now here's that strike 1. 17 pitches already, almost 20 for Solzer. So the 0-1. That's ball 1, 1-1 count for Nick Ahmed. And again, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Nick Ahmed gonna hit this with a high fly ball. Cedric Mullins coming in on the ball. And it is going to be out number 3. As bottom of the 5th we go. Mountcastle, Rutschman, Urias. Can the Orioles score? Let's see.
No.
Ryan Mountcastle, as excuse you there, buddy. Ryan Mountcastle, like I said, coming to the dish is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in the 2nd inning. So now here's the pitch. Ball 1. It would be funny if Adley Rutschman got the frickin' walk-off. That would be amazing. So now here's the 1-1. Oh, that was 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Foul ball, 1-2. This is still insane, though. Here comes the 1-2 by Frias, and Mountcastle gonna foul that one off. So now it's still the 1-2 count by Luis Frias, and ball 2. 2-2 count. Or, yeah, 2-2 count for Mountcastle. Here comes the pitch. Ball 3, a full count. A full count as Adley Rutschman's on deck. So here comes the full count pitch. Ball 4. Mountcastle going to take the walk. And that's going to bring up the rookie. The guy that everyone's hyping around. Adley Rutschman. This would be ironic if Adley Rutschman walked it off for Baltimore to prove that he can hang with the big leagues. Oh my gosh. Make it happen, Adley. Make it happen. I know I'm not supposed to be biased, but hell. And that's 1-0. So now the 1-0 pitch. Strike 1. Nice little pitch to look at there. And now here comes the 1-1. I don't know why you would swing at that, Adley. That was to your knees. What the crap? The 1-2 for Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman! Fair ball down the line, and that's going to be a base hit. That will be a base hit. Not going to be a walk-off. It's going to be a single for Adley. That just proves he can hang with the big boys. Oh my.
Almost.
I know. Now the go-ahead, now the winning run's at second. It's Mountcastle, and it's Ramon Urias. Orioles got no outs. They have 0 outs. You're good. But the Orioles, like I said, no outs. Here comes the pitch. 0-1 for Urias. 0-2. Urias got to get a base hit here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is going to be a blooper down the line, and the bases will be loaded for the Orioles. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 5th, oh my goodness. This is crazy. Where was this? And now we got Odor. I guess we don't
see a walk-off grand slam.
I know, right? As Odor, he struck out in the 3rd, but he can redeem himself here. The biggest scenario could be a walk-off grand slam, which would be amazing. So there's the 1-0. Foul ball. 1-1 count. The Orioles have a high chance right now. And a pop-up to the catcher. As that's going to be the first out for Baltimore here in the bottom of the 5th. Still the bases loaded. So they got 2 more outs to work with. As here comes Jorge Mateo, who bunted, by the way, to get on base. So that's how he did it. So with the 1-1 on the pitch, it's going to be ball 1. 1-0. Imagine just a walk-off walk.
Ah, boring.
I know.
I want to see the slam.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Mateo gonna pop this one up. 1-2 for Jorge Mateo. Here comes the pitch. How do you swing at that? That was way low in the dirt. Oh my God.
Oh, come on. You're not going to tell me that they're about to strand bases loaded, nobody out.
They are.
Come on.
This is. What the hell? Cedric Mullins. Strike 1. So now here comes. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He's 0 for 2 right now. So now the 0-1 pitch. Foul it off. 0-2. Bases still loaded.
Come on.
Foul ball. 0-2 for Cedric Mullins here. The pitch. Another foul ball. Mullins staying alive, which is a good sign. But here comes the pitch. And Mullins is going to get a base hit. That's going to be the game. Down to their final strike. And it's going to be 2-0, your final score. Baltimore moves on. You have your first matchup of round 2 confirmed. It is the 28th seed Reds versus the 27th seed Orioles.
Oh, boy.
What
An
a
eventful match.
I know. Well, I'm sorry to say, DBacks, you have been eliminated. So the bottom 2 teams are gone, and the Orioles have home field advantage for the first matchup of round number 2. This was an eventful game. Like, oh my god. From strikeouts to pitchers' calls to batters' calls to almost leaving the bases loaded, swinging at pitches that weren't even close to the strike zone, looking at pitches that would strike 3 calls. It was insane. But from me, Ray Gibbs, and my partner, S-Spot, we will see you all in round 1, match 3, Nationals versus Pirates in Pittsburgh. Have a good day, everyone.